name's Carruthers, and I've been invited out the last few days here to do some coyote hunting with our friends at Easthill Outdoors. And we got talking on some of these hunts, kind of, as we introduce new people to the sport, on some of the projects they're working on. And somebody asked me, why do you hunt? And it kind of took me a while, and it felt weird that I had to ponder that. So for those of you that don't know me, I work full-time in the outdoor industry. I'm a sales rep here for a number of different brands in the sporting goods outdoor world, and it's basically how I support my family. So everything I kind of do, my passion, my hobby, my career, it all evolves around hunting. So when that question came up, it kind of made me sit back and backtrack to why I do this and what keeps bringing me back year after year. And I don't think it's something that I could really sum up in a nutshell, and it kind of comes down to that stereotype that hunters face every day. Whether they say you're out hunting for pleasure, or trophy hunting, or just doing things for people that don't understand it. But it's a whole bigger picture than that, to me, and obviously most of the people I hunt with, you share similar passion and insights and views on the sport. So a big part of it is the things you see. You wake up early, you see sunrises and stuff that happen in the woods that you wouldn't see normally. You're fully cameled up, you're listening to turkeys gobble, or you're watching deer come in to feed, or anything like that. And it just goes back to showing that some of the best hunts are where you don't harvest any animal at all. The other big thing is taking accountability. It's taking accountability to the food I eat, the stuff that I put in my family's freezer. It's kind of about knowing, not necessarily knowing about where it came from, because I'm a big believer in farming and agriculture in our area as well, coming from a farm background. But it's taking the accountability for it. It takes a lot of I don't know the exact word I'm looking for, but it takes a lot of maybe grit to take a life. So whether it's something as simple as a pheasant or a chucker, or something you're harvesting for table fare, right up to a white-tailed deer or to a bear, if you don't feel a little bit of remorse when you pull that trigger, there's probably something wrong with you. But a big part about hunting for me, though, was the camaraderie. It kind of goes back to, why do you hunt? Well, I think it's because some of my best friends I've made in my entire life are through hunting. Whether it comes down to like working as a team and scouting, or setting up deer properties or turkey properties, or going up north on a bear hunt, everybody just kind of comes together and we have a really good time, and everybody splits the table fare at the end of the hunt, so everybody gets their take no matter who harvested the animal. And it just goes back to showing that it's not always about necessarily what you accomplish as far as the end result, but as you see the end result and who you're with. So it's one of those things, like, we get together at Deer Week around here with some of my best friends, guys I've known since kindergarten, and it's like better than any holiday you could ever have. Everybody gets together, everybody works as a team, everybody harvests deer, and it's just one thing that you'll just never forget year after year. I guess what kind of does it for me, and why I got into hunting and why I still keep getting into hunting, isn't necessarily the game I chase, but getting new people into the sport. So I really took a lot of pride the last 5 years introducing people to hunting, getting people their first turkey or their first bear, helping them set up their deer stands or anything like that. Taking people out on upland hunts with my dog. It's a huge passion of mine to work my dog and see a good bird dog in the field. And I want to keep that going. I want to keep that going so that, our values and our heritage and kind of our views on this sport live on, whether it's through a younger generation or most of all my kids. So, I really want to be able to be here later on in life and hunting with, my daughter, and, just seeing where this goes and where it takes us. That's why I hunt. Now, why do you hunt?